So my presentation today focuses on data visualization, and I start first and foremost with talking about how people visually process information, right? And going from why visualization is important, how our eye works, how our brain processes that information, and why visualization is such a strong complement for doing quantitative analysis. And then I think this is a perfect audience for it, because technical analysis starts first and foremost with a chart. So one of I think the most interesting things that we're doing, and it's functionality that I don't think has been done before, is taking technical studies and putting them into scatter plots. And so instead of looking at them in a time series perspective, to put them into a scatter plot and to do a regression against them, and also to look at a scatter plot of a list of securities and see how those technical studies are moving, right? So different ways to filter and identify outliers. Well, it's an opportunity for Bloomberg to connect with our clients, and also, of course, to try to find new clients. But it's a great. I think that Bloomberg has long been a sponsor of the MTA, and this event and this provides an opportunity for us to help people know what we're doing and how we're pushing the envelope in the space, right? I think when I look at technical analysis over the past a couple of decades that I've been involved, there's been different leaders at different times, and I think some of those leaders stopped and they didn't continue to push the boundaries, right? And I think that's what we're doing now. This idea of putting technicals into a scatter plot. I've never heard anybody do that or suggest that. And so it's just trying to be creative and think outside of the box and think about different ways to do that, and then to share that with our clients and let them see what we're doing and understand the presence and engagement that we have in the industry as thought leaders. With that, you can just tie together, I want to look at earnings growth on one axis and the RSI on the other, and I can now do a scatter plot of that, right? And I can see the path that's taken over time. So I think it's, when I joined Bloomberg 8 years ago, it was really fusion with something that I, foresaw at the time. I was like, look, you got this great system, that's obviously been immensely successful, but didn't have a quality technical platform with it. And, so I said, wow, if Bloomberg's interested and we can develop a real quality technical solution that goes with this, that's going to be this huge breakthrough for the industry, because it's going to allow all these people all these fundamental analysts, who used to, if they were maybe curious about technicals, they had to get another system. They had to learn new tickers. They had to pay more exchange fees, right? And so by putting a technical solution onto Bloomberg allows them to just do it, and they can learn and take the bits that they want. And it really allows people to pull the whole thing together, right? And I think that's where we have such a strength, is being able to pull it together, where so many of our competitors focus on one part of the problem. And we're able to allow people to do both. So it's perfect for us. I think it's schools of thought, really, is what it is. And I think it used to be that those schools of thought were really interested in pushing forward an agenda. And I think what's happened is things, as technology has matured and as those schools of thought have matured, that people have realized that, maybe we don't have all the answers. Maybe those guys actually have a good idea too. Imagine that.